Alright guys, so you're fixing to get to watch the Eufaula event, 2021 first NPFL event. Amazing time. The people at NPFL, the ownership group, people putting it on, incredible. I mean, it was so smooth. It was angler focused. It is built to let these anglers succeed. I myself couldn't do it if it wasn't for this schedule and the way they work with us. Amazed. I mean, there was a lot of skepticism coming into this thing. I know the live programs had some issues the first day. It's the first event, and the things that they did in this first event, amazing. The anglers did great. Top 10 was awesome. Watching John do what he did and win the event, amazing. Kind of the same mindset I took coming into this event. I do not have my live scope yet. I do have 360. I thought that'd be plenty, but as you could see, it was so hit and miss on the brush piles that there was a lot of time wasted there, so we changed our game plan a little bit. You'll see in this video the route we took. You'll see the misses we had. You'll see how everything changed towards the third day. The third day was incredible. Just completely changed our game plan. But check this video out. I'll come back and recap it towards the end.
Boat 66, True Chemical Solutions Pro. From Midland, Texas, Dustin Perry.
Minutes. 30 minutes.
call our place?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I was like, I think it's stopped after
I mean,
right
at
now.
this point, just say next in line, you know, I mean.
Rounding out the 3 o'clock check-in time, True Chemical Solutions Pro from Midland, Texas, Dustin Perry.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Third place.
Bring me a bag. Good to go. Good luck today.
Daryl Lyon.
the hell? Oh, God, man. An alligator? You kidding me? Come on. Some of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh. I might have just got a check. That's a 6-pound bass. Oh my gosh. Get some. Get some. Oh. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord, thank you. Oh, Lord, thank you. Oh. Oh, my gosh. How does it happen? How does that just happen? Oh, I don't even care if I get a check. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, what are you, baby? Are you 5? Oh, my gosh. 5. 5.5. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, thank you. Oh my gosh. Woo! 14 freaking pounds. 14.5. Let's call that little one. Let's call that little one with a freaking 3 or 4 pounder and we will pull a check. Oh my gosh. Let's get it done. Holy cow, Lord. Lord, thank you. Oh, I'm not going to be able to retie. I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up. Oh my gosh. Just swung it in. I've got frays all over my line from him being in that tree. But I had nightmares of day one, so he came over the rail. Oh man. Holy cow. We call that little one and we're in. We might be in anyway. Dudley, I gotta shake your hand.
How'd you do today?
I had a good day finally.
Yeah.
Got 14 days.
Dang, dude, that's awesome.
First 2 for West Texas. Boy, took me a little time to figure it out.
Hey,
That was
so
awesome.
is that gonna get you in the
I'll
check
be
for-
probably 2 pounds out, but I don't care.
Hey, no,
Momentum.
huge comeback with points, man.
5.5 was about 8 pounds ago.
Really? Oh, I can. Yeah, I can tell. That's awesome.
Next up the scales, boat number 66, Dustin Perry. Dustin is locked and loaded, ready to go. He's got 5 in the bag today, 5 in the bag. Using those epic baits, weren't you? There we go. All right, come on up here, Dustin. Take your time, wrap them up for me, throw them up on that scale. Saturday weight of on Showdown Saturday. Give you a weight of. Good bag, 14 pounds, 12 ounces. We'll show some off.
All right, guys, you got to watch the Eufaula video. Great time. Lots to learn, lots to learn. I can be upset about this situation or I can grow from it. I can guarantee you I'm going to grow more from this than if I run into Wright Patman in top 3. Practice was decent. I was happy with practice to a point. I knew the fish were there that I needed to compete in the tournament, but I knew the pressure was coming. I knew things were changing. I knew we had other events coming in as well, and I didn't know how that would hold up, and it did not hold up. I lost 4 fish on the first day that really hurt. 3 of those fish were good fish. I'm talking 4-pound plus. What happened? Heavy setup. They were running down the banks. All I was doing was flipping a plumb Cinco, a peg Cinco, and we were blind flipping beds. It's either that or they were staging, but I do feel that they were on beds. We were just blind flipping them because we were getting so few bites, and when it happened, they would grab it and they would run left or right. And when I would set into them, it was pulling the side of their mouth, pulling a hole in the side of their mouth. We weren't getting the hook set in the top of the mouth like you normally would on a flipping bite. And that heavy setup was actually what was hurting us. They'd make that run once they got towards the boat and they'd come unbuttoned. So we moved to a lighter setup second day. We caught 3 fish down there before we completely scrapped game plan and went up the lake. And that lighter setup allowed for us to ease those fish to the boat, not rip holes in their mouth. If they did make a run, they stayed buttoned. It worked out great. I just wish I would have seen that earlier on the first fish we lost, but it did not click until that night. Caught some couple bed fish, 1 good bed fish, and channel cat to start the tournament that we thought was an 8-pound bass, and an alligator that we thought was an 8-pound bass. But that last catch that you saw was 8 minutes left before I had to go to weigh in, and it jumped me at least 30 spots. From what I've been told, you know, people watching live, I was in that 85th range at that point, and then it kicked it all the way up to that 38th or 48th place finish, which will give us the opportunity to make the championship and move on. A few of the things we were using when we had to get light, and also on the bed fish, drop shot with a plum trick worm worked great. The go-to as far as numbers and what got us back on track the last day was the Epic is the 3/8. I had a 1/2 ounce of 3/8. The Midnight Thunder spinnerbait, I liked using it. It has the big Indiana blade, and that muddy water, it was really putting off a ton of vibration. I was using the chartreuse, but I was also using a white and chartreuse double blade with a Colorado and an Indiana blade, and that's what that bigger fish came on. Flipping setup, simple. When we went light, we went to 15-pound line. We went to a medium heavy rod. We did keep heavier weight on it because they were liking the one, they were liking the fast drop. 2, we could cover more water that way. Just again, either a black and blue sapphire or a plum Cinco. These are Zoom products that I was using, and you know, lots of great bites there. We just had to make the adjustments to get them in the boat. This is what I was excited about, and it did not work out. The second day of practice, I found a school of fish halfway back in a creek that were pushing bait fish up onto a ledge, and when it snapped, when it happened, in 5 casts, I would have anywhere from 12 to 15 pounds in the boat. We left too late all 3 days to even have a chance for this to fire. I found that it was too late the first morning and never went back to it. When it died, but it was incredible in practice, and that's another thing I'll have to take into account going into the next events is that later takeoff, which we have to do with the cameras and the situations that we're in with that. The frog came into play, just a black Spro frog, just ripping it in the grass, ripping it in the pads. If we did miss one, we'd follow up with that Cinco setup. Works great. So moving forward, we're excited. We've got confidence. Thank you to our sponsors, to Epic Baits, for taking us on. We'll have a promo code for those products here in the next week or two. Final Grade Construction, Dallas-Fort Worth area, Fort Worth, Decatur area. If you guys need anything in that area, use them. They're great. Good friends of ours. The Romans will take care of you, I promise there. True Chemical Solutions, who I work for, our company, for allowing me to do this. 6 weeks out of the year, I don't have 6 weeks of vacation. They allowed us to do that. My family, my wife, my kids, for putting up with this and supporting me and pushing me. Again, I would not have done this if it wasn't for my wife saying, you're going to do it. You've got to chase this, so thank you for that. Salmon Bros, you'll see a line of clothing coming out over the next few months. They are just now forming. It's going to be high-end golf and outdoor apparel. You guys will enjoy that, but we will see you on the next video, and we will see you at Wright Patman. Big bags coming at Wright Patman. Be ready for that. You are going to get to see some epic bags, some epic catches. You've got to watch the live on NPFL's website when that event comes about. Thank you guys again. Keep following us. Subscribe. Hit all the buttons. Do whatever we have to keep climbing this ladder and turn this into a career. We'll see you at the next one.